G'day everybody, this is Nick Davis here on behalf of the Alt World Tube and the Legoville playlist. Today we are going to talk about my big old mod here of the 40305 Lego Microscale Store. So, see you after the jump and we'll talk all about it. Bye bye bye. Hey, welcome back, and as you know we're going to be talking about set number 40305 Lego Microscale Store. You can find this in your local Lego store. It's a Lego store exclusive on lego.com. Retails for about $25. You get about 362 pieces of Lego in it, some pretty fun elements, and it's actually a good value for money. So if you're ever in the store, pick up one of these. It is worth the buy. But what we're going to be talking about today is the mod I made out of this. To make this mod, you will need 4 of these sets, or at least 3, and a very large stash of white Lego. One last thing before I start showing you this as well, I did include elements from the Lego VIP mini store, which was included in this month's promo for VIP points. So you'll probably see those elements now. You can probably see one of them right now in the window just there. So that's included in this one, but it doesn't mean you actually need it to make this mod. Now I'm going to give this a quick 360, then I'm going to break it down into its modular parts so you can see them individually, and at the end of this video I'm going to show you some of the stage by stage photographs that we went through to make this. It's all pretty simple stuff, and I think as I go through you'll see how it's done. I'm going to give us a quick rotation. For me of the kit, you're probably looking at the top going, yeah, the top's just basically 2 halves of the second story of the micro store. I have to say now, the micro store kit, Lego micro store kit, is actually one of those surprise ones from Lego. It's actually good value for money. Not that all Lego's not value for money, but this one's exceptionally good value for money, and it's a great addition to any Lego city. I'm trying to talk and turn at the same time. Obviously I should never walk and try to chew gum at the same time. This element here was from the VIP Lego set. Don't ask me where the minifig came from. I found them in my stash of Legos, and as many of you know, I've been collecting Lego for about 15 years here in the USA, and I think it was just in a batch of Lego that I bought. Kind of just a little minifig. He's been modified several times, but he's like, quickly show to the camera. Bring him up. There we go, he's in focus. This is the interest element of him. He has Lego on the back of his vest there. So, let's put him back in the base. I'm going to break this down into modular pieces. And then we're going to go through and watch step by step. I'm going to do a little bit off camera because modulars being modular, they kind of stick to each other a little bit here, and we'll break them down. So, see you in a minute. Bye. Okay, I've sufficiently loosened off the modulars here so they'll come apart quite easily for us as we step through it here. Anybody who's got experience building any modular building from Lego will know they kind of stick together, and I want it to be a very seamless take apart so you can see what's going on. Now, I mentioned before this was made out of 4 of the 40305 Lego Microscale kits. You can do this yourself if you've got a fairly large enough Lego stash. I just wanted some replication of the design, and as we step through it I'll just show you the elements that we used here. So first off, here's the roof section. This is basically the roof doubled up. You can actually see, if I can just get the light there, you can see the gap. That's basically the one of the roof sections from each one of the builds put together with the same decorations on both sides. Nothing really special about it, just a standard square roof. The next section is the top part of this building. I made it a apartment. Yes, somebody actually lives above the Lego store. I thought playing like a storeroom or a guest living area, but no. I thought an apartment would be much more fun. Lego towns are full of these little micro departments. I'm going to tip this up like so. You can see inside. There's a doorway in. You can see the cooker unit in there. TV, got a game on the couch there. So I can catch some light into it. And it's basically built like this. This is like some students' little little place, or a first time renter, little bed sit going on. So that's kind of nice little bits of detailing there. The inside was blocked off using all the bricks I had left over from the other modulars. The door is actually an addition from my stash. Very nice little build. But we'll talk about these elements here while we've got this one in my hand. The second floor of the Micro Store, Lego Micro Store, is basically a nice little bit modular. It actually ends there. You see the gap just there? Just there. That basically is just two of these jammed together. I used the bricks to more or less make the chassis for it. I can't speak today. And use the top smooth tiles to basically squash it and lock it all together. So that's basically how we did this, and it's basically a replication of the effort, and that's the third floor. The second floor of the Lego store is, funny enough, the main part of the Lego store. So we get some light into there. Oh, an element's just fell out the box there. Hope you can see inside it. Lights are bounced around a bit crazy here. The Lego minifigs you're seeing there, one is from the VIP set. The boxes on the shelves, you'll see it actually come with the Lego set itself. The 60th anniversary tile is one I had in my stash for some time, so I have no idea where that came from. I think there was a book that came out with it, so I have no idea how I ended up with it, but there we go. More set pieces underneath the stairs there, and some elements there, and a little kid playing in it. Again, you can see this is just using two parts of the modular stuck together, and that worked out quite well. It's quite a very solid little piece there, with the stairs obviously leading up to the third floor where our student lives. This leaves the final piece here, which is basically the main entrance to the Lego store. I think you can see a lot of it. I'm actually doing this and pour some more light into there. There we go. The pick a brick wall is just basically two of the elements from the Micro store. The sticker you see there is from the VIP kit. Lady here, she is from actually the Creator Set Toy Store, but she seems to fit in there quite nicely. Region she works, she's the manager. She's got a Lego store in the back there. We're calling her April. And we look into the elements of the store itself. Fairly clean layout. More boxes under the store. Boxes on shelves, and the VIP element kits. VIP elements on the side there are boxes as well. Nice little toy box there, and an interesting little display featuring the VIP figure to basically pull people into it. All this is basically built using the Lego modular system. This was a very popular thing a couple of years ago. We're not seeing too much of it nowadays. Oh, before I go any further forward, yeah, you may notice a pair of brown stairs there. The stairs are supposed to be black in this set. There's a black set. I'm just waiting on my bricklink order to basically replace the stairs, and that'll be basically the brown ones are going to be already tagged for another build I've got upcoming. But gotta wait for some more parts from bricklink for that to happen. Where was I going anyway? Yeah, the Lego modular builds. This is not the modulars as in the big expert creator sets, but these big modular builds were basically a frame that had elements in it, like holes in it, like this, where you can swap bits and pieces out. Now, if I had some of the elements built up, I could actually show you that basically you could put like a doorway in there. I wonder if I can actually do that with this piece here, because this is actually put. No, I'm not going to pull that out. That's actually one of the elements there, and or you can put a cash machine in there. Or I think the pick a brick walls were basically modular elements. This was very popular a couple of years ago with Lego sets. We're not seeing these being done anymore. I think the Lego Micro Store is probably the only pieces that are left with the old modular design. I'm kind of glad about it, because these elements here can fall out very easily. I like the idea behind it. I just don't think it's good structural building. This is to be good structural building, like I know about Lego building nowadays. So all in all, that is how, or why, or basically the guiding how this was built. Fairly simple stuff, as you can see. Nothing's complicated here. Most of my time was taken up trying to figure how to basically put all the elements together and how to make them work. Biggest headaches were the staircases, because this is the first time I've really put staircases into a set like this. A lot of you know that some of my buildings don't actually have full staircases, so the minifigs can't go from floor to floor. That's powered by your imagination. And in this case, I just had to take a step forward in my building techniques and put the steps in. You can see I'm just squashing this down a little bit more. I'm going to try to keep it fairly loose, so you can see big gaps here and there. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've got those new stairs coming in a couple of days. I just want to make it nice and easy for myself to put those black steps in and take out the brown ones. So there you go. That is how I built my mod of the Lego Store 40305. I hope you found this video at least a little bit enlightening, and have a go at building one yourself. This is going to be a nice addition to the city. It's going to go basically where the old store was, and it'll go down there when I actually have the black staircase in some case, which I believe it'll probably be arriving on Monday. And all in all, it was a good build. It's a very nice 3-story building. All the modules are 3 stories, and it fits nicely with the design elements into the city. With that being said, here's some more minifigs. They're going to be going with it for my collection. They're going to be walking around the store somewhere. And of course, if you remember the Lego, where the Lego store was in the city, it's going to have a nice little glowy spider on top there as well. So, that being said, I will sign off now. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you some stills of the construction process, because I don't take video as I build. As many of you know, I feel it takes away from the building process and it makes it less enjoyable, because like many of you, I use Lego to relax. And let's face it, we need a lot of relaxing nowadays, and a lot of stuff's happening in this world, which makes it not just a fun place as it should be. With that being said, you all take care, be safe, wear your masks when you're out in public spaces, and play well. This is Nick Davis from behalf of the Old World Tube and the Legoville playlist, wishing you a very good day. Take care now, bye.